Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, Cessna flight training device that I built at home. Hope everyone's enjoyed their Saturday thus far. It's kind of a cold and snowy day here in central Ohio. Attempted for my solo flight today, but scrubbed again due to weather. I got one in the pattern. Figured we would move right along with our Boston Wings IFR ratings. Last night we completed IFR-9, and we're going to hope to keep that tradition going and complete IFR-10. Tabletop Android, hello, welcome, pleasure. So let's go over real quick and discuss the fundamentals for Boston's Wings IFR-10 rating. This rating is going to take us from 5 Bravo 2, where we landed last night, and it's going to take us back to EWB. And that's actually, what's the name of that? New Bedford. The interesting thing about this rating is we're going to be flying a back course approach into New Bedford. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. Let's go over real quick. Back course approaches. Test standards departs 5 Bravo 2 legally and appropriately considering the weather. We are going to be VFR most likely, so we'll be VFR out, and then I will grab IFR in air. We are, however, going to file an IFR flight plan here on the ground. Suggested aircraft, we are going to be using our Peterson Katmai 182, just because it's a bit longer haul. I wanted to use something a little bit faster this evening. Departing and obtaining a clearance airborne. That's pretty straightforward. Departing IFR using the ODP, which I don't think we're going to be IFR. In fact, let's go and look at that right now. If we look at our closest METAR, which is Schenectady County, Kilo Sierra Charlie Hotel, we'll pull that up real quick, and we're going to see that it is VFR with overcast at 8,000. Winds are out of the west 280, visibility is 15 miles. And if we look west, we're VFR. If we look north, we're VFR. East, we're VFR. We've got low IFR up at Rutland. But if we continue our route trend, it looks like it's going to be technically VMC conditions the entire way. So that'll work out in our favor as opposed to last night, where we ran into icing conditions. We weren't able to use real world weather, but we are going to be using real world weather for this evening's flight. We're going to be going slant alpha, VOR to VOR. The route is at our discretion, if I remember correctly. Okay. Focus on the back course approach, which is essentially going to be a backwards ILS approach. Only we're going to be flying away from the needle, if that kind of makes sense. We're going to fly away from the needle to hold the needle. Okay, we do have no glide slope. IFR flight plan. Depart VFR, obtain a clearance in the air. Fly and climb in visual conditions from runway 32. Fly the climb in visual conditions. Okay, so they want us to use runway 32. Okay. So if we're going to be under visual conditions, we're going to be runway 32. Let's take a look at that procedure. We go in here to Saratoga County and we pull up our takeoff minimums. Let's see what it says about runway 32. Okay. So, standard departure with a minimum climb of 320 feet per nautical mile to 2,700 feet, or 1,500 feet. What's that? 2.5 mile visibility for climb and visual conditions. Now we have plenty of visibility, so yeah, we could climb to that 1,500 feet and be alright. For climb and visual conditions, cross Saratoga County Airport at or above 1,800 before proceeding on course. Okay. At or above 1,800 for. So if we go and look at runway 32 here. Okay, if we're taking runway 32, we make that climb out, we're gonna have to turn around. So we could fly directly back over the field at 1,800 or above to meet our departure minimums and procedure. What did I do here? Okay. Oh, that'd be pretty straightforward. $320 feet per nautical mile to 2,700 or 1,500, 2.5 visibility. I'm just gonna notate that down here, and that's runway 32 VFR, which is what we're gonna have. We are gonna be departing an uncontrolled field, so we'll be on Unicom. So I'm pretty sure that was uncontrolled. Yeah, we'll be on Unicom, and then get a hold of the appropriate controller and air. WestJet 1450, hello my friend, welcome. You know what? I didn't even see your greeting come on. That means my I forgot to start my other chat bot here, so let me do that. WestJet, hello. Hope you've had a good Saturday. And M Stein, welcome back. Yes, we did get our I-9 rating last night. So I'm glad you were able to catch that replay. We kind of messed around with the weather a little bit in flight, trying to get as much realism as we could, but at the end I ended up having to clear a lot of that out, simply because of the visible moisture. Okay. Let things start. Alright. So we were just discussing our flight to New Bedford from 5 Bravo 2. And I'm going to write these names down because which that's Saratoga County. And our destination is EWB, and it is New Bedford. I'm not from the area, so don't necessarily know all the local names. And I just want to kind of be ahead of that situation. Clear to New Bedford versus clear to EWB. And our route, we are going to be flying slant alpha again. So we're going to be VOR to VOR to VOR to VOR to VOR. Did you get all that? Let's write down all of these known frequencies, and by known frequencies it's going to be my nav waypoint frequencies. Those aren't going to change. The VATSIM frequencies may change, so I won't write any ATC frequencies down until we get into the aircraft. But we do know that we are going to be going first and foremost to our Albany VOR. And that frequency is 115.3. Then from Albany, we're going to go to the Chester VOR. At 115.1. Then our next VOR waypoint is going to be, is that Barnes? And that's Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Its frequency is 113.0. And from there, we're going to proceed east still to the Putnam VOR. And that frequency is 117.4. And then our last VOR is going to be Providence. That's Papa Victor Delta 115.6. I would imagine we're going to be getting radar vectors to our initial approach fix sometime just a little bit after Providence. While we're over this way, let's take a look at our approach, shall we? And we are going to be localizer back course runway 23. We're just going to be using the opposite, the backside of localizer 05. The only difference is, on that back course, we have to kind of follow our needle backwards. So if our needle is drifting to the left, as opposed to flying towards that needle to recapture that localizer, we need to fly opposite, because figure a line of sight or a tangent line from that localizer opposite of runway 05, because you're not tracking it from the front side of 05. So other than the back course, it looks like it's going to be a 3-degree approach, 2000, 1700. And ZV is going to be our looks like our first approach point. Let's see. 4.3 miles from first approach fix to the missed approach point. So yeah, 4.8. So ZV is our first approach fix there. Okay. So we're going to be departing Saratoga VFR. We're going to head towards our first VOR. We're going to grab IFR clearance in air. So we will file that flight plan once we connect to the VATSIM network. We'll file that flight plan on the ground. Let's take a look at these step down altitudes real quick. 1700. I mean, it's a decision altitude ultimately, but at or above 1700 at the first approach fix. Remember, on the back course, you don't have that vertical guidance. Just have that lateral. Okay, I think we've got enough information to head on over to the aircraft. We will try and tune a couple of these VORs and make sure that their frequency is working, that the station's active while we're on the ground, and then grab some weather. Okay, I will see you over at the aircraft in just a moment. It's not too far of a walk this time. Alright, hello again everyone. Welcome aboard Felicity. Glad to see you made it aboard the aircraft, alright. So we are on the ground here at Saratoga, 5 Bravo 2. Using our Peterson Katmai 182. Going to be a hybrid VFR IFR to New Bedford. Yes, New Bedford. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our fuel. And we'll go in here to our weight and balance. Okay, you and I on board. Let's see, I don't think both of our flight bags are weighing 100 pounds. So you and I on board with about 60 pounds of gear, including our flight bags. And if we go 3/4 wing, 3/4 full of fuel in each wing, puts us at about 2,908. And if we go full fuel, which we'll go ahead and do based on our flight time, it's 3,024 total out of a gross of 3,100. Okay, that ought to work. Do that. Apply those changes. Okay. Let's do a exterior walk around. And we'll just do Shift 6. And we'll take a look at the big picture. Walking up, we see that our tires are not flat, and there are no signs of any sort of fluid leaks under there. And we'll move right along. Baggage door is secure. Okay. Alright. Elevator. Rudder cables intact. Okay. And that rudder cable's intact. Okay. And that's free and clear. Okay. Let's get our lights on. Alright, green on the right with the strobe. Taxi and landing, red on the left with the strobe. Rotating beacon is working. And as we go up here, we'll grab our pitot heat. Yeah, pitot tube is warm. Okay, let's turn all of our loads off. Okay. And pop up here. Take a look at our fuel caps. They are on and turned into a streamlined position. We would know that they would not all the way on if, you know, that handle, that whatever you might want to call it, that lever handle, it would be kind of at a, you know, 45 to 70 degree. Then you would know that the fuel cap is not fully secured. Okay. Alright, exterior walk around looks good. Let's do a quick, what did we miss here? Flight control check, rudder, elevator, and our front canard. Okay, that's working. Alright. Now our exterior walk around is done. Let's grab the appropriate checklist for the bird that we're flying. And what did I say we are in? We're in our Peterson Katmai 182. Yeah. Okay. Attack time in here, 81.8. And attack time, Hobbs time, 2924.4. Once I get, right now my Hobbs meter, it's receiving constant power, so it's constantly moving. But once I get it wound up to where it actually matches my X-plane log time, then I will move its power source over to my battery switch, and then it will function normally. But I'm not quite there yet. Still needs about another 1,400 hours to go. And then it'll match the actual time for the airframe, if that makes sense. Okay. Please go ahead and keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight. There's really no need to take it off. If you, however, do start to feel uncomfortable, please let me know so that we can terminate the flight prematurely. And by that, I mean I'll probably open the door and kick you out, you know, because we're on the Wings IFR-10 here. So we don't want to kind of land in the middle of our rating. But I do have a parachute. Well, it's fine. The boy does it all the time. Okay. Melvin Leroy, thank you. Thank you. Pleasure. Always a pleasure, my friend. Hopefully your flight goes well today and that you're getting your testing worked out. Release candidate 6 XP12 for me has by far been the best. So it's not a surprise to me that they decided that's what they wanted to use as their first final release. Okay, alternate static. Okay, there's a little puff there, and the circuit breakers roll in. Okay. Seat track, let's get scooted up here so we can reach our flight controls more easily. Rudder pedals, alright, that feels good. Avionics are off, autopilot's off. Carb heat is off. The key in. Okay, carb heat is off. Mixture's gonna go full rich. Prop is high. Alright, throttle slight. It's kind of cold. I'm gonna give it maybe a 4 on the primer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's 4 in the primer, and primer's in and locked. Okay. Throttle slight, brakes on. Clear prop. Looks clear on the left and clear on the right, clear in front. Master's coming on, beacon's going on. And mags to start, we're going to look for oil pressure. Okay, oil pressure's in the green. Gonna need to wait a minute for our oil temperature to come up. Meanwhile, let's get our landing light on so we can be seen. Okay, and let's see, what else do we need? 0 degrees, it's not snowing, don't really need pitot heat right now. Okay. Alright, that's all the lights we need for now, it looks like. Seat belts, let's get those on. Okay. Avionics coming on. ATIS, AWOS. What can we do for weather here? Tell you what, let's go ahead and connect to the VATSIM network. Connect. Excuse me. Barry Peterson, Katmai.
At 522 Boston Center, Roger.
Okay. And weather here. Is there a 132.025? Let's try that.
5,900. Fuel at 11,500. Temperature 0. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2974.
Again from the top.
Automated weather observation. Saratoga County weather. Wind 290 degrees at 6 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions broken at 6,000. Fuel at 11,500. Temperature 0. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2974.
2974. 2974. Puts us right around 440 feet-ish. 434 feet. Alright, we got some good weather information, it looks like. Winds are 290, so that'll be alright. Runway 32. It's probably going to be the best runway to take anyway. How are we going to get to runway 32? We're going to come up, and then Alpha to Charlie, around Charlie, runway 32. Okay, who are we talking to in the air? Let's figure that out right now. And well, we do have a bit on there. Boston Center 134.7. Okay, no approach, no anything like that, so we're Boston Center 134.7. Okay, so we have Boston Center frequency. We're on our Unicom frequency right now. Saratoga County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is at the south ramp, taxiing at runway 32 via Alpha Charlie in Saratoga County. Okay. Do we have everything completed on our pre-taxi checklist? We've got our weather, we've got our altimeter set, transponder, let's get that on VFR mode Charlie, and radio, okay, brakes, test on the roll, attitude, turn coordinator, test on the roll, hitting indicator to compass. Let's get that set right now. That's kind of important to know where we're heading, pun intended. Okay, track 026, that's about right. And we're taking runway 32. And our winds were out at 290. Let's try and grab the Albany VOR 115.3. And see if that's working. Alright, so we know that station is alive and working. What's our next closest one? Is it gonna be the Chester VOR 115.1? Alright, negative on the Chester. So we'll keep that on standby. That is going to be our next one. Tuffy Fluffy, hello my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Oil temperature's coming up. We are on Unicom. Flight plan. Let's do that real quick. Alright, call sign November 8033 Foxtrot, IFR type 182, weight category light, equipment, we'll still be outfit today, departure 5 Bravo 2, off block time 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we'll just say 0045, altitude. That's an important thing that we haven't discussed yet. What altitude am I flying on this route? 8,000 feet. Let's take a look here. Alright, so there's a VOR changeover point here, just past Albany. So at 8 DME, we need to switch over from Cambridge to, from Albany to Chester. Okay. And what were our departure procedures for runway 32? We wrote them down here. 320 feet per nautical mile to 2700 or 1500 if we're in VMC, and we are in VMC. For climate visual conditions, cross Saratoga County Airport at or above 1800 before proceeding on course. Runway 32, standard with minimum climb of 320 feet per nautical mile to 2700 or 1500. 2.5 mile visibility for climate visual conditions. Obstacles, bushes and trees, 7 feet from departure into the runway, left and right of center line. Okay. So we'll depart runway 32. We'll fly that out and turn around and overfly the airport at or above 1800 and head towards the Albany VOR. So let's fly out 8,000. We're heading back east. We'll fly out 8,000. See, east is least, west is best is kind of how I remember that. Even numbers, I kind of like those better, so I attribute west to even altitudes and east to the odd altitudes. So we'll fly out 7,000. But we had those clouds broken at 6,000. So we may be able to be above them. Airspeed, figure 140. Arrival, Kilo, Echo, Whiskey, Bravo. That is New Bedford. Alternate. Let's take a look at possible alternates. So if we have to go mist there, kind of alternate, can we get Plymouth? Not likely. Probably Providence would be a viable alternate. You know, should something go awry. En route time we discussed. Let's see here. We'll say an hour and a half. Fuel endurance. 8 hours. Route details. Let's see. Albany. Chester. Barnes. Putnam. Providence. Okay, that's all in there. Wings IFR-10. Alright, aircraft type, flight rules. lowest weight category, equipment, departure, arrival, alternate, route looks good. Alright, let's get going here. Our oil temperature has come up. We are on Unicom. We made our taxi call. We'll probably do that again. Saratoga County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, South Ramp, taxiing 32 Alpha Charlie, Saratoga. I feel like I'm forgetting a frequency. Am I forgetting one? No. Yes, I am. Tell you what. Let's pull off here for just a moment. Actually, it might be a little bit of a shortcut. Alright, let me just stop right here. We need to grab our, I want to write down our approach frequency so that we have that. Localizer is 1090.7. Alright. Wanted to make sure I had that. And then 4.8 DME is the first fix. Yeah, it looks like we could just continue our taxi this way. I mean, I'm assuming I don't even have to contact ATC to let them know I'm on the rating until I actually get to that pop-up, ask for that pop-up clearance. I'm assuming so. It didn't, you know, because if I'm departing here out of departing VFR, I really have no need to talk to them anyway. I do want to say thanks for everyone that's coming in, hanging out, and flying this evening. Hope you all have had a decent Saturday. Let's do a quick run up. Oil temperature is up there. Run up checklist, brakes are on, fuel's on both, trim, set for takeoff. Flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator and rudder are working. Alright, mixture is best power, primers in unlocked. Let's go 1700. Left mag, there's a drop. Right mag, there's our drop. 1, 2, 3. Oil pressure drop, manifold pressure rose, governor and the props working. And pipe. Alright, there's our drop there. Alright, everything was good. Oil pressure, oil temperature, nothing on the annunciator panel. Let's go ahead and idle back. Check our throttle friction. Oh, it feels good. Okay. Saratoga County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taking runway 32, straight up departure, Saratoga. Okay. We've got some chevrons over there, so there's no activity going on there. Let's go ahead and kind of get in line here with the runway. Use as much of it as we can. Strobes going on, nav lights going on for our ADS-B. Here we go. Full power. Put ease into it, that helps our rudder on our takeoff roll. A little bit of wind correction in. Airspeed's coming alive and rotate. Neutral, positive rate. Saratoga County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left crosswind, 32, Saratoga. Saratoga County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, turning left downwind, 32 Saratoga. Which way do our VOR? About 16.8 PME from Saratoga from the Albany VOR.
Saratoga County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is departing the area to the south, Saratoga County. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up. Alright, 190.
Two. 12532 Southwest 608. Boston Center, good day, Singapore 21 heading Flammable 170. Speed restriction 250. Singapore 21 Boston Center, climb maintain level 350 with your normal speed. 350 normal speed, Singapore 21 heavy. At 455, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night. 1330, good night. Yeah, 455. Boston Center, Jazz 502-8 with you direct merit, 16,000. This 502 Boston Center, climb maintain level 190. Up to 190, Jazz 502. 2632, did I give you descent instructions yet? No, not yet. 2632, descend by the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 2968. Runway 27, Roebuck and 2968 for United 2632. 2632, maintain 300 knots until Provi. 300 until Provi for United 2632. Working 2884, descend and maintain level 340. McKay 347, 2884. Today 889, descend via the J Fund 2 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 2968. Descend via arrival J Fund 2 arrival, runway 27, config ignite.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot.
8033 Foxtrot, good.
Type 182, slant alpha 10 miles north of the Albany VOR, looking for wings IFR-10, IFR to New Bedford.
053 Foxtrot, maintain VFR squawk 4743.
Maintain VFR 4743, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Parade 033 Foxtrot, radar contact 10 miles north of Albany, cleared to the New Bedford Airport via direct Albany, then is filed, and climb and maintain 7,000.
Cleared to New Bedford via direct Albany, then as filed, climb maintain 7000, November 33 Foxtrot.
3 Foxtrot, you're back correct, Albany altimeter 2976.
976, 33 Foxtrot.
Again, 2884, contact New York Center 125.32, good. Contact New York 125.32, thank you, sir.
Alright, direct Albany, then as filed, climb, maintain 7000.
Romeo, expect ILS runway 23.
So we're back in line with Albany, we're climbing up to 7000. Motion Ridge for the climb.
Maintain 8,000, American 16. Combat 400, contact New York approach 128.12, connect. Boston Center, this is 12309, climbing flight level 140, Thompson City. Southwest 2309, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 360. Up to 2607.2 on track.
Alright, remember we had a broken layer at 6,000.
Approach 133.0, have a good night.
We'll probably be able to punch through it.
Have a good one, sir. Boston 7948, level 17,000. That is 48 Boston Center, climb maintain level 210, maintain 300 knots. Maintain 210, maintain 300 knots, okay, 48. 502, maintain 300 knots, recruiter. 502, descend to maintain 1000, the Providence altimeter is 271. United
4,500 climbing, 7,000.
This 502 Boston Center. Okay, 765 Boston Center, descend to maintain level 230. 502 Boston. Alarm 602, contact Moncton Center 132.2, good night. 602, contact Moncton 32.2, good night. Travis 502, I can hear you now. The 502, descend to maintain 1000, the Providence altimeter 2971. Descend maintain 1000, or sorry, 10,000. And check remarks in the altimeter. 502, 11,000, please.
Alright, 5,000, 2,000 more to go.
11,000.
3.5 miles from Albany. The next one's going to be Chester, 115.1.
11,000, down to 11,000, Travis 502. And at 421, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
So we're going to track that outbound.
United 421, contact Boston approach
139.
133.0.
Yep, 139er.
Boston Center, 89 heavy, sorry, were you trying to contact about it?
And almost a 6.
France 89, yeah, contact Moncton Center 132.2. 132.2 at 89 heavy, have a good square, bye-bye. United 2632, contact Boston approach 133.0.
139er.
039, American 1821 on a 10.5 to 144,000. American 1821 Boston Center, climb maintain level 300. Oh, 300, 1821. Okay, 765, maintain 250, actually 280 knots or less. Turn left heading 360 vectors for sequencing. 280 on the knots, and what was that heading again? 360. Heading 360. Northwest 1605, contact New York Center 125.32. 2532, good night, good weekend, Southwest 1605. 1548, contact New York Center 125.32. 2532, Delta 5048, bye.
Uh-oh.
November 93566, echo, that's our request.
We're running into accumulation up here. I hadn't planned on using autopilot, but we got to get out of this stuff.
2891 Boston Center, that's our request number 2. Northwest 8851, contact New York Center 125.32.
Heat on. Carb heat on.
Boston Center, United 13630, checking in with you 170. United 1363 Boston Center, climb maintain level 210, maintain 300 knots. 30 knots up to 21,000 at 1363. Up at 5895, contact New York Center 125.32, good night. 2532 for Delta 5. American 1650 to center, maintain 5,000. 1650 to center, maintain 5,000. 5,000, American 1650. 502 to center, maintain 10,000.
Minus 12 degrees Celsius.
Down to 10,000. 765, proceed direct to Roebuck, resume the Roebuck 3 arrival.
Alright, we're about to our changeover point.
United 48, descend by the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 2968. 968, expect 27, and descend by the Roebuck 3, 2948. 48, maintain.
Alright, we gotta do something about this temperature, unfortunately.
300 knots, grade till Pro Lead for United 48. American 1650, fly heading 040, vectors to final. 40 on the heading, American 1650. 765, descend by the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 2968. Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, and 2968.
Alright, now we're clearing up.
At 765, maintain 300 knots until Pro Lead.
Alright, let's switch over. 39 matches up. See if we can get that.
American 217, clearance is available. Advise ready to copy.
Alright, Chester's operational.
217 is on request number 3 and number 56 Echo. Your clearance is available. Advise ready to copy. 56 Echo, clear to Lebanon Airport, 500 controlled airspace, direct routes, then as filed. Climb maintain 10,000, expect flyable 32010 minutes after departure, squawk 4725, hold for release.
No, I'm not using my autopilot. I don't plan on it. I do some practice approaches with it. It's not something I want to rely upon, and until I can, fly these approaches by hand, I'm not gonna trust something that can fail. So, and that's why I'm not doing it all by hand. And when I absolutely can't see, then I'll use the autopilot.
8317, 9,000 for 14,000. Yeah, keep steps again, each other. Delta 30, 8317 Boston Center, climb maintain level 340. 40, Delta 8317. At Quebec Alpha 3706, climb and maintain level 400. 400 for American Phoenix. American 217, I think I heard you reading back someone else's clearance. You're not cleared yet, just stand by your now number 2. 56 Echo readback is correct, advise this frequency number 1 ready for departure. 502 cross Cran at maintain 7,000. Cran at 7,000. Delta 502. Cross wounds at maintain 7,000. Wounds at 7,000.
32.8 PME from Chester.
1650 to center, maintain 2,500. Down to 2,500, American 1650. At 1363, descend by the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 2970. Roebuck 3 arrival, 2968, and we'll expect 27 at 1363. 1363, maintain 300 knots or less until Proby. 0 less until Perovi, that's 1363. FA 889, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night. Over to Boston approach 133.0, good night. Cafe. For 1129 Kilo, contact New York Center 132.17, good night. 132.17, 1129 Kilo. Okay, 2891 clearance is available, advise ready, copy. Okay, 2891 cleared to the Washington National Airport by the Newport departure, Nelly transition, then as filed, squawk 4732.
Alright, situational awareness, oil temperature, oil pressure looks good. Nothing on our annunciator panel. Let's take a look at our cruise checklist, throttle, prop, mixture, and instruments.
2891 repeat correct, runway 28 call for taxi.
Let's bring that prop out just a bit. Bring that RPM down.
Pin 217, clearance available, advise ready, copy. Pin 217, cleared to the Philadelphia Airport by the Bangor for departure, radar vectors Fryer, then as filed, squawk 4731.
Heading indicator, compass.
Boston, control this frontier to incoming to flight level 140. Pin 217, reback is correct, advise ready, taxi, runway 33. Frontier Flight 21 Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 220. Climbing maintain flight level 220, frontier to 21. West 2309, maintain flight level 340, that will be your final. Climb and maintain flight level 340, 720. Boston Center, if you know, 2309-340 as your final. Road chair 750 on there. Mark 6 Alpha Boston Center, climb maintain level 400. Up 400, 6 Alpha. Mark in 1650, turn left heading 330.
24.3 DME. So we need to track it outbound.
356 Echo release for departure, time now 0107, clearance point if not airborne in 5 minutes, advise this frequency no later than 0120 of your attentions, changed advisory is approved.
You can turn the calibre heat and pitot heat off now that we increase the temperature a bit.
At 48, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night. 133.0, good night, at 48. Okay, 2891, pushback onto Alpha is approved.
Don't see any traffic around.
502, contact
Oil
Boston
pressure,
approach
oil temperature's
133.0,
good.
have a good night.
Right around 7,100 feet. Holding 140-ish.
033 Foxtrot, the Bradley altimeter 2976.
976 November 813 Foxtrot.
In 1650, 4 miles from Cusco, turn left heading 260, maintain 2,100 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 23 approach. At 260 and 2,100 until established, cleared ILS, 23, American 1650. And at 765, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night. Boston approach 133.0. Echo. Verify squawking 4725.
And what is our next VOR? Let's get that on standby. Let's going to be the Barnes VOR 113.0.
Copa 311, flight level 270, requesting lower please. Parent requesting lower to the call sign. Copa 311, flight level 270. Flight 311, Boston Center, descend to maintain level 230. Descend maintain flight level 230, Copa 311. 356 Echo, radar contact past 8,900, climb and maintain level 320. Singapore 2-1, request a step away for 15 minutes. Singapore 21, that is approved. We'll notify when that came for 2-1. Okay. Delta 37, Boston Center, looking for level 350. Delta 37, Boston Center, descend to maintain level 230. Down 230, Delta 37.
How's our heading indicator to compass?
Southwest 8309, contact New York Center 125.32, have a good night. Southwest 2309, contact New York Center 125.32. Contact New York Center 125.32, so that's 309.
So there's only 13 DME between those two VORs.
1363, contact Boston approach 133.0.
We could almost...
That was 1363. 1363, Boston approach 133.0. Nothing, 1363 takes good day. 1218 Boston Center, clear to the Washington Dulles Airport by the Newell Ford departure. Barnes transition then as filed, squawk 4750.
Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll just go straight to Barnes. That'll put us directly over the VOR, the Chester VOR.
1218, read back correct, expect runway 29er, call for taxi. Again, 1650.
22.8 PME from Barnes.
8, runway 23, clear to land. Land 23, American 1650. Boston Center, good evening, United 487, climb 29,800 for 14,000. United 487, Boston Center, climb maintain level 340. Climb maintain level 340, United 487. 217, were you calling for taxi? Runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
And we were 20.3 DME from Barnes.
Scope at 11, flight level 230.
We're gonna switch
311, say again?
to the left tank. Oh.
We're approaching flight level 230, Copa 311.
Cruise checklist, throttle pop, next to
runway 27,
instruments.
the Boston altimeter 2970. Yeah, someone else just was bumping. Copa 311, descend via the Robust 3, arrival runway 27, the Boston altimeter 2970. Descend via the Robust 3, arrival and altimeter 2970, Copa 311. 1821, contact New York Center 125.32, good day. 1721, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 33. 1812, descend and maintain level 230.
Flight level 286 for 270.
Plus 1812, Boston Center, descend and maintain level 230.
Maintain level 230, tell plus 1812.
1821, Boston.
Sorry, 1821, go ahead.
1821, contact New York Center 125.32.
Sorry about that, 2532, American. 1.
2.
Boston 7917, heavy climbing 12,000 for 14,000.
17 Boston Center, climb maintain level 320.
320, not 15 minutes.
And 426, descend and maintain level 340.
I maintain level 340 at 426.
Alright, 14.5 DME from Barnes. We're almost directly over the Chester VOR.
Boston Center, good evening, JetBlue 325, heavy visual out 10,000 for 14,000. So 325 Boston Center, climb maintain level 300. Roger, reclear, flight level 300, JetBlue 325. Minute 426, contact Washington Center 125.45 minute.
2045 for 436 after 9.
The 37, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27 to Boston, altimeter 2970.
Altimeter 7 Roebuck 3 arrival at S37.
37, maintain 300 knots until Proby.
Gain 300 knots to Proby, Delta 37. Boston Center, citation 47 Kilo, Rose Tree.
247 Kilo Boston Center, descend at Palace discretion, maintain level 240.
Down to 240 now, correction, 47 Kilo.
$7,000.
2091, wind 3107, runway 29 clear for takeoff.
Still tracking our VOR 2. I need to get an in-off tag for this ADF. I've never used that ADF. Never ever. Not even in real life.
21, cross Calverton at maintain 12,000 to 250 knots, speed Kennedy, altimeter 2983.
ADF is no more, apparently.
Cheer flight 21, Boston Center.
Sort Frontier 221, could you please repeat that?
Cheer flight 21, cross Calverton, Charlie, 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 at and maintain 12,000 to 250 knots.
Maintaining 25 knots, crossing at Charlie, 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 Frontier 21.
Cheer flight 21, 12,000 over Calverton.
2,000 over Charlie, 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 Foxtrot 21.
And then Putnam's going to be our next one, 117.4.
11,000 to 14,000.
5797 Boston Center, climb maintain level 300.
Maintain flight level 300, Delta 5797.
For 6 Alpha, same mount number. 0.75. At 487, same mount
And
number.
then we need to track that outbound at 121.
487. For 6 Alpha, able Mach point 8 or greater.
Unable for 6 Alpha.
That's the best you can give us.
I can do 0.76.
For 6 Alpha, maintain Mach point 76 or greater.
That's our VNA, so I'll try to maintain up to 0.76.
United 487, maintain Mach point 72 for sequencing.
Mach point 17 at 487. Boston Center, at least 220 requesting transfer clearance to Bradley.
Jet 220 Boston Center, stand by for PDC.
2091, level 3 down. Boston Control, this is Foster 2-1. What was the flight level you set to maintain when reaching the 3 Charlies?
2891, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
0,000, next 2091.
There's traffic way above me. Way up there.
Frontier Flight 21, it's 1 to 12,000 feet, please.
12,000 feet, Frontier 2-1. Boston Center, American 493 is on the pad 6 departure, climbing through 9,000 for 14,000.
Okay, 493 Boston Center, climb maintain level 380.
I maintain 380, American 493.
American 217 on departure, fly runway heading, wind 36012, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Next heading is going to be a heading of 121 outbound.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff. Air Force 7 Kilo, descend by the Rosie 2, arrival runway 35 to Manchester, altimeter 2967.
Got it, we'll expect 35, 2967, we're on the Rose. Thank you for 7 Kilo.
Flight 1812, descend by the Roebuck 3, arrival runway 27, the Boston, altimeter 2970.
2970, descend to Roebuck 3 for runway 27, Southwest 1812.
Flight 1812, maintain 300 knots until Proby.
300 knots until Proby, Southwest 1812.
Copa 311, say indicated airspeed.
251, Copa 311.
Copa 311, you're instructed 300 knots or greater until Proby, please.
300 greater until Proby, Copa 311.
Copa 37, maintain 280 knots until Proby.
Maintain 280 knots through Proby, please. Boston Center,
I know I said it earlier, but I do want to thank everyone again for coming in and hanging out this evening.
Kelly McCall, Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 380, that'll be your final.
Good 380, 50 level. Boston Center, hello Delta 125 at 110,000.
125 Boston Center, roger.
Alright, so we'll switch over to the next VOR about 12 DME out.
Singapore 201, back with you.
Airport 21, thanks. Niner 356 Echo, descend at Palace discretion, maintain level 340. 421, contact Moncton Center 132.2, good day.
132.2, good day, Singapore 21.
217, rear contact, say altitude. Say altitude. 217, climb maintain 10,000. Proceed direct to Fryer.
Boston Center, number 935,
217, proceed direct to Fryer, climb and maintain 10,000. American 217, Boston Center.
How are we looking now? Nothing on the annunciator panel. Oil temperature, oil pressure is good. It's
Direct to Fryer.
0 degrees Celsius, so it is at freezing.
American 217, proceed direct to Fryer, the first point on your flight plan.
Boston Center, Southwest 2252, 70 direct effects.
2250 Boston Center, proceed direct to Roebuck, descend and maintain level 230. for about 230, 2250.
I'm so glad.
Climb maintain level 320.
I'm so glad they fixed the clouds in XP12.
American 217, climbing in the 320. Copa 311, contact Boston approach 133.0. 1230, Copa 311, how is it like? Delta 37, maintain, actually the speed is fine, contact Boston approach 133.0. 133.0, doors fought, published speed, or just maintain speed? Published speed after Proby 280 knots until Proby. Black Oak Center, approach up the business. Delete 220 with information whiskey ready. Get 220 push back onto Alpha's approach. On Alpha, wait. 220. Boston Center, Honda Jet 515, Sierra November, flight level 370.
Alright, let's try the next VOR.
November, Boston Center, center maintain, flight level 240. Maintain flight level 240, Honda Jet 5, Sierra November. Your 6 Alpha, center maintain, flight level 340.
Station's active.
November 6 Alpha, November 6 Alpha, descend maintain level 360.
27.3. Heading about what we were on, 120.
For 6 Alpha, resume normal speed.
Heading indicator compass, looking good there.
47, resume normal speed. Normal speed, 47. Boston Center, 361, flight level 360. 361, Boston Center, roger.
Boston Center, Delta 18 Heavy with you descending flight level 270.
Delta 18, Boston Center, center maintain level 230.
And flight level 230, Delta 18 Heavy.
Southwest 25, correction, Southwest 2250, maintain 300 knots or greater until advised. 300 knots or greater for 2250. November 6 Alpha, contact New York Center 125.32. 2535, good. 125.32. 2532.
And then after, then we've got the Providence VOR, and then our final destination.
Southwest 1812, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night. Approach 133.0, Southwest 1812, thank you, good night. Southwest 1111, entering airspace 300, descending 270. Southwest 1111, Boston Center, descend to maintain level 230. Maintain 230, Southwest 1111. Future Flight 21, contact New York approach 128.12, good night. 128.125, Frontier 221, thank you. Quebec Alpha 3706, descend and maintain level 340.
Alright, let me switch over to my right tank.
Lead 220 with 220, runway 28, taxi via Alpha Charlie, cross runway 1. 28 via Alpha Charlie, cross runway 1. 2091,
We're looking
level
good. 21.4 DME.
2891, climb maintain level 380.
7,000 feet.
2091. For 8033 Foxtrot, contact Providence approach 123.67, good night.
Approach 123.67, November 8033 Foxtrot. Thank you for your service. Good evening.
Boston Center, how you doing? Charter 9564, 9000 for 12. 9564, Boston. Central left down, one runway 23, Pelican 341.
Providence approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, level 7,000.
I'm sorry, who's calling?
Checking in, November 8033 Foxtrot, level at 7,000.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Providence approach, hello, New Bedford, altimeter 2971.
971, November 033 Foxtrot.
And do you have a specific approach you'd like?
We would like the localizer back course runway 23 at New Bedford.
Sounds good. You can expect that.
Expect localizer back course 23, November 033 Foxtrot.
High Club 341 will actually make it the right downwind runway 23.
To the right downwind 23, Pelican 341.
So we have our localizer frequency, and we wrote that down, 109.7. We're about 2 degrees off. Let's get that corrected there.
Pelican 341 has information alpha.
Thank you. Number 8033 Foxtrot, Davis information alpha is now current at New Bedford.
Alpha current, November 33 Foxtrot.
Roberts Approach, Pilot Cup 1397, 9 miles southwest of New London, descending through 2.5 inbound full stop, text us. Pilot Club 1397, Providence Approach, hello, Aegis Alpha's current at Garant in the altimeter 2976, enter the right downwind runway 23.
126.850.
23 launch Pilot Club 1397. 23. Advise on initial contact, use information Alpha. New Bedford Airport, Davis information Alpha 0053 Zulu, wind 290.10, visibility 10. Ceiling overcast 4,700. Temperature 4, dew point -2, altimeter 2971.
Providence approach, Pilot 9007. We are
Contact use information
19
Alpha.
miles south of the New London gone port.
New Bedford Airport, Davis information Alpha 0057, Providence 29010, information Alpha, altimeter 2976, enter the right overcast 4,700. Temperature 4, dew point -2, altimeter 2971. Visual approach and use landing and departing runway.
Check in that last transmission for Pilot 9007.
It is Alpha's current, the altimeter 2976, enter the right downwind runway 23.
Alpha's current, right downwind 23. Providence approach, we are landing at Cape Cod.
And are you making a stop at Garant at all?
Negatory, we'll be flying over.
Alright, Pilot Club 9807, Roger, you can disregard that then. The Garant altimeter is still 2976.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's using Groton as a waypoint, but only some of us will be doing touch and go there.
Thank you. Pilot Club 341 traffic, 2 o'clock, 3 miles, 1,600. Also enter the right downwind for runway 2 and 3 report site.
What direction was the traffic?
1 o'clock.
The traffic in sight, Pelican 341.
Pilot Club 341, follow that traffic.
And we'll follow Pelican 341.
Pilot clubs in the area must be having a, what is it? Are they Saturday night flights? It's the second flying club I belong to, it's Pilot Club. orbiter is going to be 115.6. Let's get that set up. There we go, that's on standby. We are 3.7 DME from the Putnam VOR.
Club 1397, you said you're doing a full stop taxi back? Club 1397, runway 23, clear to land, the wind 290 at 7. Clear to land, 337.
Alright, let's head to our next VOR. It's going to be right on a heading of 140. Alright, that station's active. 22.8 DME from Providence. And our final frequency is going to be 109.7.
Club 341, you said you're just looking to do a touch and go and departure to the east.
And for departure to the east, and we'll be going to Cape Cod after that.
Club 341, Roger, runway 23, clear touch and go, left crosswind departure approved.
23, clear touch and go, left crosswind, Valley 341.
.1 DME from Providence. I'm not sure at what point in time we'll start getting vectors. Alright, how are we looking? Cruise checklist, throttle prop, mixture, instruments. All that's looking good right now. Nothing on the annunciator panel. Oil temperature and pressure both in the green.
Clear runway 23 at Delta. We need an area we can hold for a minute. Club 1397, you can pull into the ramp straight ahead and let me know when you're ready for taxi. What's your desire to the ramp? I'll call you back to our laser tonight. Club 9807, traffic 6 o'clock, 1 mile, same altitude, same direction, type unknown, altitude indicates 3,500. Roger that, we'll keep our eyes out and look out for that.
Okay. 12.6.
Providence approach. Stationary. Pilot Club 423 is approximately 10 miles southeast. Requesting a touch and go landing on New London Airport. Providence approach.
Club 423, Providence approach. Groton information Alpha is currently altimeter 2976. Enter the right downwind runway 23.
Right downwind, runway 23. Pilot Club 423.
I really enjoy hearing familiar voices when I'm flying in on VATSIM, even when I'm not flying with a particular group. I do enjoy hearing
Club 341, radar contact.
familiar voices.
Altitude 1,100, landing 3,500, Pelican 341.
Thank you.
Alright, 7.3 from Providence, VOR.
Club 341 traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, same direction, Piper at 3,500.
Keep a lookout, Pelican 341.
Getting kind of tired of yellow. .4. Then we're going to track Providence out. Looks like around 114. Until we get vectors. .4. It's a lot harder to track the closer you are to it. So we're going to go outbound on maybe 114.
Providence approach, Pilot Club 14906 is 3,500, 2 miles northwest of Charlestown Airport. Request flight following.
Club 1496 Boston or Providence approach. Squawk 5543.
5543 for Pilot Club 14906.
Club 423, the wind 290 at 7, runway 23, clear touch and go, left crosswind departure approved.
Runway 23 approved, left crosswind departure. Pilot Club 423.
Pilot Club 1496, radar contact position as reported, maintain VFR, the Groton altimeter 2976.
Copy, Pilot Club 1496.
November 33 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend, maintain 5,000, November 33 Foxtrot. Curfew done. Rich. Fuel
Pilot
break.
approach, Pilot Club 1397, over to London, ready to taxi again.
Power back.
Before departure.
Tell you what, I'm gonna turn the Peter heat on too while we make our descent.
Back to departure, 1397.
So we can get down one of 3 ways. We can pitch down, we can pull the power out and then fall down, or we can do a combination of both. Alright, 5,000 feet, where's 5,900? Still tracking that VOR outbound.
Providence approach, Pilot Club 5114 with you, 3,500, 12 miles southwest inbound for a full stop. Pilot Club, I'm sorry, what was that call sign? 5114 Papa. November 5114 Papa, Providence approach, hello, it is Alpha's current Groton, the altimeter 2976. Enter the right downwind, runway 23. Altimeter 2976, enter right downwind, runway 23 for Pilot Club 5114 Papa.
Almost to 5,000.
Club 264, we're 8.5 miles out from the Groton VOR.
Pilot Club 264, Providence approach, Jadis Alpha's current Groton, the altimeter 2976, enter the right downwind 23.
Enter the right and downwind, and we will get the ATIS. Pilot Club 264.
Providence, Pilot Club 5997, horse 23, ready to go. Pilot Club 1397.
Alright,
Runway
5,000.
23, line of way. Line of way 23, 1397. Providence approach, Gulf Yankee Quebec Romeo, about 3 miles to the northeast of Kilo Whiskey
Sierra Tango, looking to pick up flight following to Kilo Hotel Yankee Alpha.
Alright, what do we have to do if we go missed?
Golf Yankee Quebec
Climb to
Romeo
2100 on EWB Southwest Course to Bonnie, EWB 11.4 DME and hold. Okay.
New Bedford Airport ATIS information Alpha 0053 Zulu, wind 29010, visibility 10. Golf Yankee Quebec Romeo reader feeling over confirm you are a Cessna 172. Affirmative. Golf Yankee Quebec Romeo, thanks, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, Golf Yankee Quebec Romeo.
Club 1397, left crosswind departure approved, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Got it clear for takeoff, left downwind departure 1397.
Left crosswind departure approved.
Left crosswind departure 1397.
Club 264, the right downwind's the other side of runway 23.
Roger, Oscar, good up, pilot code 264, sorry about that.
No worries. Club 264, traffic is a company Piper on the roll, runway 23, departing the left crosswind.
Carpeet off.
We got the traffic in sight, pilot code 264.
Club 264, maintain visual separation from the traffic.
Roger, maintain visual separation. Ways like a touch and go 23 is able.
Roger, expect that. November 33 Foxtrot, fly heading 050, descend and maintain 3000 vectors, localize at back course 23.
050 down to 3000, vectors localizer 23 back course, November 33 Foxtrot. Carpeet on. Feet. That's what we're looking for on our descent. Power back, power back.
November 5114 Papa, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, 2000 is a Cessna 152 entering the right downwind runway 23, report in sight.
I've got that traffic in sight for 5114 Papa.
November 5114 Papa, follow that traffic.
Alright, our airport
Follow the Cessna
is in sight
5114 Papa.
just at 3 o'clock.
November 33 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend maintain 2000, November 33 Fox. Honker 125, hello. Welcome, buddy. We're getting vectored in for the localizer back course 23 at New Bedford for our wings IFR-10 rating. Welcome, pleasure to have you. I want to keep this 500 to 700 feet per minute descent here. Alright, we're going down to 2,000. We're at 3,500. 1,500 more to go.
Club 264, the wind 290 at 1, or correction, the wind 290 at 7, Runway 23, clear touch and go, left crosswind departure approved.
Clear touch and go and left crosswind departure, Pilot Club 264.
Providence approach 5114 Papa. I'm actually going to make this a touch and go instead of a full stop. Number 5114 Papa, roger. The wind 2907, runway 23, clear touch and go, left crosswind departure approved. Clear for touch and go on 235114 Papa. And left crosswind departure approved. Left crosswind departure, 5114 Papa. Just confirm I am number 2 for touch and go on 23. Correct. Number 2 on 23, 5114 Papa, thanks. Club 1496, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7 for Pilot Club 1496. You have a good one.
You do.
Okay, we're almost down to our 2,000. Alright, level off, pipe heat off, power up. Hold this 2,000. Trimmed up still. Alright, 2,000 feet. Not 2,050.
November 33 Foxtrot, turn right heading 200, join the back course.
Right heading 200, join the back course, November 33 Foxtrot.
Club 9807, center is unavailable, flight following at the moment, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, squawking VFR, see ya.
Club 341, flight following is no longer available, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, Pilot Club 341.
Golf Yankee, Quebec Romeo, flight following is no longer available, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR on the Unicom, Golf Yankee, Quebec Romeo.
My needle should start coming in.
33 Foxtrot, 3 miles from the ZV, maintain 2000 until established on the back course, cleared, localized back course, runway 23.
3 miles from ZV, cleared, localizer back course 23, November 33 Foxtrot, maintain 2000. Alright. Alright, so we are established on the back course, so we can begin our descent. 1700 at 4.8 DME.
November 33 Foxtrot, the wind 29010, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear land runway 23, thanks for the winds, November 33 Foxtrot. So I can be, where am I at here? Oh. Damn it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, don't have that in here then. I thought I had an LOD script in here to help with that FPS. Alright, what can I do? Why does it keep disconnecting? Should not be doing this like this. I am way low. No, I'm not low, I'm just a little off. Come on, get back over there. With this cloudy stuff, it is kind of difficult to see. Alright, that looks coming in. It's good there. Man, those disconnects really kind of messed me up. Alright, we're looking good. I wouldn't be surprised if we have to redo this one simply because they might have lost track of us. Fly away from my needle. Alright, coming back in. Alright, I have the poppy. I'm a little bit high. Runway's made. I know we deviated from that localizer during those disconnects. the slip. Let's rudder for center. Kick the rudder there. Set that right main down. Oh, oh. Yeah, pay no attention to that great landing over there, it's saying. Alright, we'll see what they say.
November 33 Foxtrot, welcome to New Bedford. You can taxi straight ahead to the ramp. Congrats on passing wings IFR number 10.
Oh, well, how about that? Let's clean up a little bit here. Strobes going off. Parking straight ahead to the ramp, and thank you for wings IFR-10 pass November 33 Foxtrot. Have a great evening.
You too.
Okay. Well, thankfully, yeah, I mean, we were off. I know we were off because I had to recapture it. So let's get over here and taxi over here, and then we'll kind of debrief for a little bit. Let's get cleaned up here, trim reset for takeoff. Okay. Alright, we'll go over here and shut down. Alright, parking brake on. G5 going off. Securing ELT off, avionics off. Lights going off. Mixture to lean. Mags master to off. Parking brake is set. Hops time 2926.2. So 1.8, and then TAC is 83.6. That confirms it. Wow, rude. I was parked here. Okay. Aircraft secured. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. And head back to the FBO. See you over there.
Alright, well that was fun. Everything went extremely well right up until that last moment. We flew our route decently. All of our VORs were working. And you can only imagine that between it being the Boston area, and we had some overcast clouds, then the sunset coming in. That's probably what dropped our FPS down enough for us to disconnect from VATSIM. Fortunately, we were able to reconnect, and I don't see that side, so I don't know if you just disappear and then pop back up. If you pop back up, is there a line that correlates on their tracking, however it is that they follow you, or is it just I don't know. Nevertheless, they were kind enough to still grant us that rating, even though I know for a fact we dropped off of their network. And I know for a fact that we deviated slightly from the localizer, trying to recover from those network disconnects. If we look right there, we deviated left and right. Just I mean, it's slight. It's probably 2 or maybe 4 degrees at the most, but it was still a deviation from the localizer. Fortunately, we had good enough visibility that we were just able to hop back over a couple degrees and recapture it. So Boston Center and Providence Approach did a great job with ATC this evening, so I do want to give a shout out to Boston Virtual, ARTCC. I think I'm going to have to call it between the rear world flying today and then flying this evening. My arm is actually a little bit sore, so I think I'm going to call it a night. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and spending some time and flying these ratings with me. I do take away, I do learn at least one thing on all of these flights, so hopefully hopefully you all take something away as well. That's always kind of the plan. Always learning. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Let's just real quick talk about what's coming up next for our wings ratings. Where are we at here? This is the wings 10. What do I want? Wings flights. We go down here. IFR check ride. This was the final flight of the very first edition of the pilot ratings program. Okay. So for this one, we're going to depart New Bedford, where we just landed at, in accordance with instructions, and navigates to Providence VOR. Flies the ILS runway 6 approach at Plymouth via the Providence VOR without arriving at the Providence VOR between airway radios 093 and clockwise of 132. Executes a missed approach procedure and enters the published hold. Negotiates an IFR clearance to Papa Whiskey Mike and joins the assigned route. Flies the assigned approach at Papa Whiskey Mike, including any course reversals. So that one could be interesting. Okay, so for our wings ratings, that's going to be our next one. But it won't be for a little while. Monday night, we're joining the Virtual USA Flying Club for one of their events. And Tuesday night, I don't know, that's up in the air. We'll figure something out. Might try and join a pilot club for their weekly GA Tuesday flight. Yeah. So I think that's it. I do want to thank you all again for coming in and flying. It's fun for me, but it's always more fun when it's more than one. and you all make that happen. I can't thank you enough. Pleasure of your company and chatting with you along the way. Let's see who we got going currently that I can send you over to for your continued enjoyment. Tell you what. I'll send you over to Sim Caesar, who is also on VATSIM currently, playing the JT8 Delta Sierra. I'll send you over to him to finish your evening off. So until the next regularly unscheduled flight, which again is probably going to be Monday evening, you all take care and stay safe, and we'll see you next time.